Hey, so we're down in San Luis Obispo in Central California for another episode of Between the Ditches. Cal Poly is one of the most prestigious engineering architectural schools in the country. My son Ronan is actually down exploring options to become a student here next year. But Drew Erickson, who's strategic advisor and instrumental to everything that we're building at Bulk Exchange, he's an alumni. He and I have the honor and the pleasure of being guest speakers to the heavy civil class, which is part of the construction management course. So I want to say a special thank you to John Wu and Enrique Ivers for inviting us to speak in front of their students. So that's all happening inside, and just honored to be here. Cal Poly is just right up at the top of the pile when it comes to putting out the best and brightest across the country. We got an OG right here, Drew Erickson, who's been instrumental in everything that we're doing at Bulk Exchange. Drew, thanks for coming all the way down here to your old stomping ground.
Absolutely.
Tell us what this place means to you. Describe your early days of Cal Poly.
So Cal Poly, the construction management department, was in a different location. After I graduated, the department head came together. They realized they needed a new building for the future of Cal Poly construction management. And where we are today is that future. This is that future that Cal Poly alumni helped fund, and the construction management department helped build this amazing site for the students to come through here.
Speaking of the concrete that we're walking on and structures, we got an interesting structure here, Drew. Do you want to give us some background on what all
Sure.
this means?
As the department was looking to fund this building, one of the things they did is reached out to us as alumni and said, hey, we need your help. Please help Cal Poly build a new facility going forward for construction management. This is a wall that Young is now able to carry forward with his next endeavors leading the construction management department. And it's part of the College of Architecture and Environmental Design. It's got an amazing reputation throughout the industry as one of the leaders in learn by doing, as well as interdisciplinary leadership and coordination, which our industry requires every single day.
Absolutely, yeah. And I can tell you guys are just so proud. You're literally part of the structures, part of the concrete, part of everything here, and it's palpable. So, well, cool. Well, let's go over, take a look at another part of your journey over here, Drew.
Sure, Paul.
So Drew, I was talking a few moments earlier about the competition, the ASC competition up in Reno at the start of the year. Granite, who are so instrumental that entire 3-day event. You were up there when you were a young lad.
A couple of years, yeah.
Yeah. Just describe what you're looking at on the wall here.
These are the teams that Cal Poly sent to the ASC competition in 2025. The other great universities out there that also participate, I'm sure they have something similar to this, but this is a sense of pride. You walk by these halls every day, you see who's on the team and who won first place in which division, who won second place, and it's a good chance to pat each other on the back before you get out there in the real world and start building these jobs and winning these estimates like you're doing in this.
Well, I find it's really healthy rivalry.
It is. It's great.
Because when we get out into the field as estimators, contractors, that keeps us all. It ups everybody's game.
That's right.
Like, oh, who's after winning that job? Oh, shoot, we lost out to them. So it's good to install that because that keeps you sharp and gets you hungry.
And a sense of pride. That's why the Mustangs are good at what they do.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff. These are world-renowned names on this wall over here. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's
and proud sponsors of Cal Poly for the teaching they do here, as well as the alumni that they hire out into the industry.
Awesome. And then around the corner here, there's one of the companies that's on this wall has their name to the left of the door where we're going to be giving our presentation in a few moments.
Over a century of construction being built by this company, one of the proud sponsors of Cal Poly with their heavy civil laboratory. Working at Granite starting in 1995, it was one of the best places to learn.
Yeah.
And many of the students coming out of Cal Poly went to work at Granite. Many of them are still there leading the charge, such as their CEO. Where they came out of and what they support here at Cal Poly, this is what the industry needs to do for all of the future leaders of industry. And thanks to folks like Granite and many others that are doing the same thing at Cal Poly, and they're doing this at other universities, is raising the next generation of leaders in our industry, which we so desperately need, as many of them are retiring here shortly.
Absolutely, yeah. I really commend companies like Granite, like you just said. I was up at the big student competition up in Reno 2 or 3 months ago there. and these guys just lead the charge when it comes to the head. This campus is where they're all coming from, and other great schools across the country.